Cutting up gang, man. Look, y'all know about the current regulations for the health and safety at the barbershop? Y'all gotta know it. So, man.
If I need to cut it, nah.
I'm about to get you together. Many federal and state agencies regulate the practice of barbering. Federal agencies set guidelines for the manufacturing, sale, and use of equipment and chemical ingredients. These guidelines also monitor safety in the workplace and place limits on the types of services you can perform in a barbershop. State agencies regulate licensing, enforcement, and your conduct when you are working in a barbershop. Federal agencies, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, which is OSHA, was created as part of the U.S. Department of Labor to regulate and enforce safety and health standards to protect employees in the workplaces, regulating employee exposure to potential toxic substances and informing employees about the possible hazards of material used in the workplace are key points of the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970. This regulation creates the Hazard Communication Standard HCS, which requires that chemical manufacturers and importers assess and communicate the potential hazards associated with their products. The Material Safety Data Sheet, MSDS, was a result of the HCS in 2012, along with the representatives from most of the nations in the United Nations. OSHA agreed to comply with the globally harmonized systems of classification and labeling of chemical systems, GHS. This initiative was designed to create label standards to be used around the globe and include use-specific pictograms to indicate possible safety concerns. The initiative also includes the adoption of a 16-category standard format safety data sheet, SDS, to replace the MSDS. The HCS Act in 1983 gave workers the right to know, but the new GHS gives workers the right to understand. The standards set by OSHA are important to barbers because of the products they use daily. OSHA standards addresses issues related to the handling, mixing, storing, and disposing of products, general safety in the workplace, and your right to know about any potential hazardous ingredients contained in the products and how to avoid these hazards. Barbers should view OSHA as an agency designed to ensure a safe workplace for U.S. workers. Safety Data Sheet, SDS, replaced Material Safety Data Sheets, MSDS. Both federal and state laws require that manufacturers supply a safety data sheet, previously known as Material Safety Data Sheet, for all chemical products manufactured and sold. All SDS will be organized identically and will be contained the following 16 categories of information. And I also got all 16 categories in the link description below. Make sure y'all check that, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Yeah. Identification. Number 1, product identifier. Manufacturer or distributor with contact information, including emergency phone number, recommended use of the product, and restrictions on use are displayed. Number 2, hazard identification. All hazards of using a chemical are detailed. Number 3, composition. Information on ingredients. Information on chemical ingredients is included. Number 4, first aid measures. Important symptoms, effects, acute and delayed and required treatments are included. Number 6, accidental releases measures. Emergency procedures, protect equipment, and proper methods of containment and cleanup are listed. Number 7, handling and storage precautions for safe handling and storage, including incompatibilities, are listed. Number 8, exposure controls personal protections. OSHA's permissible exposure limits and personal protective equipment are listed. Number 9, physical and chemical properties. The chemicals characteristics are listed. Number 10, stability and reactivity. Chemical stability and possibility of hazardous reactions are detailed. Number 11, toxicology information, routes of exposure, related symptoms, and acute and chronic effects are included. Number 12, ecology information, effects on wastewater and environment are detailed. Number 13, disposal consideration, proper disposal techniques and disposal restrictions are detailed. Number 14, transport information restrictions or transportation are included. Number 15, regulatory information agency responsible for regulation of the product are listed. Number 16, revision date, original date of the document, and any revisions are listed. In addition, pictograms that are initially recognized are used to ensure information is being communicated in easily recognizable formats. When necessary, the SDS can be sent to a medical facility so that the doctor can better assess and treat the patient. Not having SDS information available possesses a health risk to anyone exposed to hazardous materials and violates federal and state regulations. OSHA is state regulatory agency required that SDS be kept available in all shops, products used or sold. Both OSHA and state board inspectors can issue fines to establishments not having SDS readily available. Federal and state laws require Barbers to obtain SDS from the chemical product manufacturers or distributors for each professional product they use. SDSs often can be downloaded from the product manufacturers or distributors' website. All workers in the barbershop must read the information included on each SDS and verify that having to read it, adding their signatures to a sign-off sheet for the products. All states require that sign-off sheets must be immediately available to state and federal inspectors upon request. And if y'all like videos like this, again, Cutting Up Gang, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And man, I'm gonna see y'all again a little later. Yeah.